AstraZeneca, they were saying that 11% of the people had an adverse side effect.
And like serious adverse side effects. Yeah. But even as you lay out this scenario, doesn't it almost in some way be like, it feels like that makes more sense? What would make more sense was that comedians like me and you would have just been saying the dumb thing and repeating it.
Yeah.
But the person in a suit and tie at CNN, I mean, this dude's a professional newsman. Like, he knows what's going on.
They would make a very good argument for ending podcasts.
Sure.
They'd make a very good argument for prosecuting people, class action lawsuits, all the people that encourage these podcasters with their limited. You don't even have a medical degree, and you're on the internet telling people what to do, which is exactly what they did.
They did, even though we were getting everything right. And now most of them will admit that we were right.
Now, when you see Chris Cuomo and Patrick Bet-David spinning it.
Listen, I don't want to go too hard right now because I want him to show up. But the fact that, and I will make sure to bring this up to him, but the fact that what he said, and if you listen to it, he literally goes, as he's explaining that he is on ivermectin, he goes, now a lot of people are going to say Joe Rogan is right, and then he has a moment where he pauses, realizes he can't even come up with anything, and he goes, all right, Joe Rogan was right, and then goes on to say exactly what you've been saying for years now, that just the most basic thing that anyone who did 5 minutes of research could have figured out, which there's no controversy in any of this, that ivermectin has been given to humans billions of times, that it's a safe drug, and that there were some indications that it might help with COVID, and that it's not horse dewormer, but the fact that that's not attached to like a profuse apology, be like, hey, I'm like, if I couldn't imagine a scenario where I had like viciously smeared someone for something, then realized he was 100% right and I was 100% wrong. And when acknowledging that, I wouldn't also go, hey, I'm really sorry about that.
Dude, I think there's a cult-like thinking in mainstream media, whether they know they're being influenced by their sponsors or they're not.